For those of you on my channel who are regularly here and checking out my videos, I really appreciate it, and I'm so grateful for all of your support. You've probably been wondering why I've been so quiet lately and not posting as much as I normally do, and that's because I've been going through huge life transitions. Projects that I thought were full steam ahead came to a screeching halt, and now they're not existence anymore. People in my life just gone in an instant that I wasn't expecting, and my support system was a little shaky there for a little bit. And then facing my townhome that I'm renting getting sold out from underneath me, and I have to be out quickly, so trying to find a new place to live. So I've just been juggling life and doing my best to keep my head above water as a single mom, trying to bring the bread home and keep my head on straight and take care of my two kids and do it all with optimism and positive thinking of the future, and not seeing these as disadvantages or things that are going to hold me back, seeing it more as an opportunity to learn and expand and grow and use all the tools that I talk about with all of you that are important for growing and navigating life when it's throwing you challenges. And change is a constant in our life. I think it's something that we should be teaching our children, because I definitely don't feel like I was prepared for change and adaptability when I was a kid. And it's sort of an undervalued skill. We enforce stability and routine and consistency, and those things are great, but those are actually less constant in our lives. Change is the constant. And so as I develop these skills, I'm teaching them to my own kids, is that change is constant, and it's not about upheaval, it's about maintaining peace during change. And I've been learning how to do it and doing my best to teach my children as we're navigating it together. So I encourage you to allow yourself, if you're in a stable place, I encourage you to ask yourself how you can stretch, how you can grow. What's something new you want to learn, or something you've kind of always wanted to do or try, but you're not really sure. Maybe there's a little bit of fear, maybe it's a lack of funds, whatever it is. I just want to challenge you to step out and see what it's like to change it up a little bit. You know how people say that, oh, when you want to change your routine and it'll feel super uncomfortable, it's like when you're taking a shower and you start with the same body part every time. Start with a different body part, and then as you do it, you're like, wait a second, did I miss something? Is there part of this rhythm that I'm forgetting? Because you become so entrenched in your routines that you forget that there's little changes that you could make that is refreshing for the brain. It's destabilizing momentarily, but in the long haul, it's better for us and it's better for our brain health. And so if you're not experiencing change, then maybe give that a try. If you are experiencing change, then I encourage you to try to see it as one of those stories you're going to tell in the nursing home. Of this one time, or your grandchildren, or the next door neighbors, whomever it is that you're going to be with in the next 20 to 40 years, and the story that you can tell. Are you going to have a story to tell? Or are you going to be sitting and listening to everyone else's stories? And as you're experiencing these changes, how are you going to be able to talk about that as you're older? So think of yourself as a 90-year-old person and sharing, this one time when I was such and such years old, I did this and this change happened and that change happened and this is how I dealt with it. And it's being able to say it with pride that you handled it way better than you thought you would, and you rode the wave rather than running from it, and that you learned from it. You fell down, you made mistakes, you hurt people, but you made amends and you apologized and you dealt with the shame and the fear. And that's living. That's what living is. We are here to live. And so while I've been engrossed in my own life, I know you all understand, but at the same time, it's really been teaching me exactly what I need to be teaching other people. And I'm going to be back on soon. sharing my adventures from where I'm at. It's kind of a cool new turn of the page for me, and I will share all of that very soon on my YouTube page and all my other social channels as well. But I hope you'll follow along on this adventure, because I'm about to go on a very big adventure. I took a very big leap, and I met fear in the doorway as I walked through the door of this change. I didn't pretend like it wasn't there. I looked fear in the eye and said, yes, you're there. I acknowledge that you're there, and I'm doing this anyway. And it feels really good that I was able to do that. And so if you're facing a change and there is a doorway you have to walk through, I encourage you not to pretend like fear doesn't exist there. Let it be in the room. Just don't let it be an elephant that grows bigger because you're pretending like it's not there. It's not about that. It's about allowing it to be at the party, but not letting it be the center of attention. So I hope this was helpful for you in some way. And if it's not, then thanks for watching anyway. And I will be back on soon with all of you. And I just really appreciate all of you. So have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you all soon.